After earning more than $1 billion at the box office in China, the movie Dead to Rights premiered in the United States this August.
So this is Nanjing 1937.
Michael Berry, director of the Center for Chinese Studies at UCLA, has authored several books about Chinese media and culture. One of the books devoted an entire chapter detailing depictions of the Nanjing Massacre in books, film, and television.
Yeah, so there's actually a long history of feature films in China about the Nanjing Massacre. The earliest, most notable one is 1987's film. In English, it's called Massacre in Nanjing. The Chinese title is called 屠城水战, which is literally bloody evidence in the city of massacre. Now, the bloody evidence, of course, is pointing to a series of photographs. And the plot of that film is basically looking at a group of a Chinese photographer who develops a series of photographs depicting massacres committed by the Japanese. And he passes the photographs off to a series of other characters who preserve them, and each one dies in the process trying to protect the photographs and make sure they're preserved. You have other films like 1995, Black Sun. But the commonality here is the photography is the core to both Massacre in Nanjing, Black Sun, and somehow photography has been employed as the most powerful weapon or tool to prove what really happened. Now we ask, why do you have to prove what really happened? And that has to do with a long history of denialism on the part of the Japanese government, or sometimes not even the government, just high-profile or highly influential public figures in Japan.
For many in the audience, it was their first time learning about the atrocities committed by the Japanese army during the invasion of China in 1937.
我不希望用这个电影去传播暴力的噱头，去传播仇恨的种子，而是希望观众更多的立足于当下，去展望和平，珍惜现在的生活，因为请人去提醒他们铭记历史，珍惜和平。
For the Chinese ambassador to the U.S., the main takeaway from the movie was also a message of hope and remembering the Allies in the global fight against fascism.
铭记历史是为了更好前行。在中国人民抗日战争及世界反法西斯战争当中，中美两国人民同仇敌忾，并肩作战，走出一条相互尊重、和平共处、合作共赢的新时期的正确的相处之道。
But how will it work for an American audience?
I don't think enough people know that we stood there for China and for the right reasons. And instead of looking upon them as adversaries, now we should look upon them as we were in the foxholes together. We banded together against fascism, that 80 years ago. And let's look forward and take that attitude again moving forward.